All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Lies of P and the finale, hopefully, of our New Game Plus playthrough. A little bit late this morning. Apologize to whoever it was that was waiting here. I got carried away making thumbnail art for another video. Okay, so we are live. Hey, no, welcome back to the channel. Yeah, sorry I was late. Like I said, I got wrapped up doing like some image editing and lost track of time. Okay, here we go. Nameless puppet. So I think for this fight, I think I'm gonna switch back to the trident here. This is great. I position myself directly behind him to get that thumbnail for this episode. In terms of throwables, I think we want anything electric. The throwing cell. Yeah, we want the throwing cell. And I think the other thing we want to do is equip the trident here. I think we want to fight with this. It's probably, after the axe, is probably my favorite weapon. But the axe doesn't have quite the moveset that this one does. And we want to switch to the grindstone. Should be on electric. And our Legion arm should be, I guess, electric as well. Although I don't know if we'll be using that. We did pick up the Golden Lie, however, it is a very odd moveset. It sort of doesn't have a lot of weight to it. It feels a little bit off to me, and I haven't had a chance to play with it very much, so... Yeah, I think we're gonna stick with the good old-fashioned trident here. But it's time. So last time we got here, we gave Geppetto our heart, and the game ended. This time we're gonna refuse and see what that brings, what that causes. I imagine it's gonna be 2 hours of me flailing against this boss trying to learn it, but we'll see. We don't have a Spectre available here, so it's all us.
I knew you could do it. We have all the ingredients we need. I dreamed of this day for so long. The moment you'd come back to life. You can be human again. By using that vast supply of ergo and the arm of God. I just need the final ingredient. The one that holds your memories and your lifespan. Your heart. If you give me your heart, all these trials and tribulations will be over. You have been a brilliant and a good boy. As your reward, I shall turn you into a real boy. Give me your heart, son.
Hell no!
I believed you were a good boy. But you insist on breaking my heart. Well, I suppose Carlo was mischievous. It seems you inherited his personality instead of his memories. But a father always looks after his children. Even naughty ones that must be punished. Like you.
God, that's condescending and creepy.
In my own way, I grew to love you. After all, you're the puppet who would bring my son back to life. I'm disappointed in you. I didn't mean for this to happen. I believed you were a good boy. If you refuse, then I'll have to retrieve it myself.
Oh, the puppet strings. Amazing. What a cool cutscene.
My son.
Okay.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son.
Yikes.
I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I knew you had gone astray, you troublesome little puppet. Your freedom is not for you, but for Carlo. No father wants to resort to the lash, but there's no other way.
Got him. Okay. Phase 2. He must have 3 phases, right? That first phase was way too easy. Also, Geppetto's creepy monologues in the background, pretty gnarly. Oh, oh my. We cut his head off. Is he free of the strings now, or just powered up? What's going on? Oh my goodness, look at this. All right, phase 2.
How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
Wow. Oh!
Bring you back.
Okay. Phase 2 is the real one. Yeah, I just removed his limiter, exactly. Phase 2 is the real phase. Holy mackerel. Okay. Time to try again.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I knew you had gone astray. Troublesome little puppet.
Oh, okay. I was doing well, and I got a little ambitious. Yeah, he's got some cool moves. I feel like I should be able to read them, though. I love this. I love the trident, though. It's such a good weapon. I love the distance it gives you and the speed of the light attack, too. It's really good.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you.
Ah, that follow-up.
I knew you'd gone astray. You troublesome little puppet. No father wants to resort to the lash, but there's no other way.
Okay, all right. Phase 2? Phase 2 is the real fight.
How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
That is really hard to time. Wow. Oh my god. Okay.
No.
Woo! I got thrown because somehow I got off my healing. Somehow I got, like, my belt got messed up. Alright, okay. Well, at least the first phase isn't that hard to get through.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I knew you had gone astray. You troublesome little puppet. Freedom is not for you, but for Carlo.
Whew. Okay.
How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
Wait, Eugeni's getting involved? I need to close with him. Wow.
Who knows? Maybe this is what we were thinking. Thank you. Carlo.
Okay, we're almost out of pulse cells, so this is not great.
The next revolution is coming. A world of truth, not lies.
That's hard to deal with.
Much as I can, of course. Like the prop.
Yeah, there's no dodging that. Oh my god. Woo! You think there's a phase 3? Man, there could be. Oh god, this is there's a phase 3, it's gonna be rough. Because just getting through phase 2 is proving pretty rough, pretty hard. I'm not sure my electric that I'm using is the right thing to do.
Come to me, my son. I never found the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memory within you. I knew you had gone astray. You troublesome little puppet.
Did he just use a healing potion? Yeah, he just used a pulse cell.
Your freedom is not for you, but Carlo.
Okay.
How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I am the workshop lead. The passion of those is long gone, but I do
You're someone who doesn't give up. Who knows?
I can't time that.
Maybe this is what real thing feels like. Carlo.
The next evolution is coming. The world starts live.
Oh, okay. I think we beat him. I don't think he has a phase 3. Because we got the achievement. Oh shit.
Were you going to destroy Carlo's heart? Sorry.
So the nameless puppet slipped Geppetto's control and was going to destroy Carlo's heart in Pinocchio's body. He sacrificed himself to save it in hopes that somehow, some way, Carlo could live, and then in the last moment saw the tear rolling down his son's face and realized he'd already achieved his dream, and it was too late. So Krot is saved, as are the members of the inhabitants of the hotel. Oh, look at this. Hey, thanks, man. GG's. I appreciate it. Sophia? Or is that a puppet? Oh, it's a puppet Sophia. And he's putting her ergo into it. This is amazing.
It's so good to see you.
There we go. Rise of P reached the ending. Okay, well, wow. So my second time through New Game Plus, we got the last ending. Overall thoughts, this game, there's parts of it that are so good. I mean, the gameplay and the smoothness of the engine, the glitchless, like, it's such a well-programmed game. It's polished. It's incredibly well polished. The music, the graphics, the gameplay, all of it was fantastic. I think if I had any gripes with it, and I do have some, it's that the last area, Arch Abbey, is way too long and too much of a slog, and a couple of the bosses, particularly Corrupted Puppet Master and the two Black Rabbit fights, plus New Game Plus, what's his name? Simon Manus, are a little bit too overpowered. But everything else about this game, just fantastic. The lore, the characters, the writing, the weapon variety, the build variety, the tools that you have, the throwables, all of it is just incredible. And I'm just incredibly impressed by this. This one, I think, stands on its own as one of the only Souls-like games, not by From Software, that lives up to their standard. I mean, just amazing. Just an amazing game. I had my gripes with it. I had my problems with it. The level design, for the most part, was inspired. Some of it, not quite as clever as some of the level design in something like Dark Souls, but still very, very strong. The theming, the art style, all of it was just, I mean, this is a really, really fantastic game. Now, some people will say that the difficulty on all the things I'm complaining about is just right. It's perfect. It's hard enough. It's just the way it needs to be. But for me, those areas and the problems I had with them take it from a 10 out of 10 to a 9 out of 10. But it's still an absolutely amazing game. A really high quality game, a fun game, a challenging game, a rewarding game. It's got a great story. And yeah, we're done with it on the stream here. This was the last stream. And obviously we're only about half an hour into today's stream, but that's gonna do it for my playthroughs of Lies of P. But I really, really enjoyed my time with it. There's something so satisfying about learning the combat system in a game like this and then mastering it, or at least getting good enough that you can beat all the bosses, right? How am I gonna get proof of humanity? So if we go back to the hotel after the credits. The junior treasure hunter actually showed up there. So I think you missed last stream when we got through Luxasia and Simon Manus, but there is a cellar back there now. There is one other thing we need to do at the hotel to get the final bit of lore. And I let the credits roll the first time, so I'm going to go ahead and skip here, but let me just tip my hat once again to all of the fine folks who worked on this game. They have really produced something special. I mean, this is a highly polished, extremely competent, really well done AAA Souls-like, and they have really made an achievement here. They've made a mark. I'm really looking forward to the DLC, which seems to, like, hints have been that it has something to do with the Wizard of Oz or Dorothy. And I would look at their other games. I don't even know what else they've made, but I would take a look at their other stuff and definitely be interested in what comes from them in the future. Hopefully they make something. I guess one other criticism I would have is this is such a homage to the Souls-like and Bloodborne, the Soulsborne genre, that it almost feels like one of From Software's games. That's how good it is, but they definitely put their own spin on it. They put their own lore on it. They made their own thing, but I would love to see them go into a different genre and see what they're capable of. Maybe I'll have to look up NeoWiz, see what other video games they've made. But if they're all character action, I probably won't play them, at least not for a while. But yeah, just a real accomplishment here. Really well done to these folks. But let's get through the credits here. Head back to the
I
hotel.
have a final report on the Crod experiment.
You certainly took your time, Paracelsus. Your findings?
I think we have a new brother. A new type of humanity, so to speak.
There are many forms of eternal life.
It's intriguing and worth further observation.
Noted. And we'll have to get his arm back anyway.
I'm counting on it. Expect another report at the next meeting. Paracelsus returning. Ah, and when I return, I will find her. For sure. Another key of ours. Dorothy.
The ruby slippers. Yeah, I love that little teaser. So, in a sense, they're sort of setting up their own universe here, where fairy tales are part of the lore of the world, but they're related. They're different. They're twisted. They're dark fantasy versions of it. If you start the next playthrough, we won't be able to continue the current playthrough. Cancel. So this should take us back to the hotel, and then I don't know how we get to New Game Plus Plus if we want to. Probably we can do it at the Stargazer. Yeah, restart here. Okay. So, let me show you the guy over here. We can check out this Proof of Humanity weapon. So remember this guy, the Junior Treasure Hunter?
Oh, did I scare you? It's me, Hugo. This whole thing has inspired me. I'm going to try to be the Aladoro of a new generation. I will also keep looking for the relic's true owner. Check in with me anytime. A great weapon calls for a great... Sorry, no, pronouncements aren't my thing. As always, prove that you're worthy.
Okay. So we could get the Nameless Puppet's Piercing Hatred Amulet, immunity to all status ailments, or we can get Proof of Humanity. I think we do this. There's a trophy. Special Weapon Collector. Collect all special weapons. So, if I was going to do another playthrough, I might try using that. But man, I'll tell you what, the Trident is just such a great weapon. I liked all the ones we played with. I liked the True Dragon Sword. Didn't really spend a lot of time with Puppet Ripper or Etiquette. Kind of tried them out a little bit. I didn't get to spend much time with the Golden Lie. But of the other weapons that we did use, the Axe was fantastic. The Dagger was super good for certain unique situations. The Bone-Cutting Saw Blade was really nice. The Booster Glaive was decent. Ouroboros was good. Yeah. So, like, you could play through and get all of these to +5 or +10 or what have you, but... man. Yeah, the weapon design in this game was great. Let's go try this out a little bit. Let's just see what it feels like. And then there's one more thing we have to do. We have to go up to Papa Geppetto's study. There's a letter up there that we need to read. And then we're going to be done. Alright, so, here we go. Light attacks. Not bad, not bad. Heavy attacks. Oh, he splits it! That's really cool. So he splits the scissors into 2 blades for the heavy. Oh, and it's got crit on it too, doesn't it? Yeah, it has 30 critical rate as well. Okay. Here's the charged heavy. And here's the fatal attack. Not bad at all. Yeah, there's a good close on this too. There's some distance closing on the charged heavy. I like the whirling leap in the air. That's cool. Okay. Let's see the handle art. He powers it up. Okay, and the blade art. Okay, I'm guessing I hold the button down here? Or spam it for a combo? Oh man, look at that. Very cool. What a cool weapon. Okay, up to Geppetto's study. That would be a 3rd playthrough weapon, right? Exactly. Do people have things to say now that Geppetto's dead and we've beat the game?
I've made up my mind. I am going to keep living to honor Atkinson's sacrifice. Someone needs to tell everyone out there what happened in Krot. I'm gonna look for a way out again. Thanks for all your help. I hope Krot finds fortune soon.
Yeah, they all have stuff to say here. Let's check in with Eugenie.
So much has happened. It's bewildering. But it feels like there is hope. Even here in godforsaken Krot. It's all because of you. So thank you. Though I suspect you haven't told me everything.
Okay. Check in with Vanini.
This great disaster, the Krat crisis, has left no one unaffected. But it's over now, thanks to you. We are all in pain. We're all hurting. But now it's time to begin healing. I will do everything I can to help. Together, compagno, I think we really can make Krat, if not the entire world, a better place.
Okay.
You have been such a great help to Master Vanini. I will do my best to be of assistance in return.
Oh, I have a collectible?
As always,
Oh, okay. We can check with Paul and Dina, although he erased his own memory, so maybe not.
Welcome to Hotel.
Yeah, he's just a butler robot now. And Paracelsus returned home, so I guess if we go through here, Giangio won't be available? Not quite sure how this works at the gold coin fruit tree. Will he be here? Is it like a weird game thing where like technically he went, no, look at this, he's not here. The Letter of the Eternal. I had a good time. It's amazing to see a new brother being born. I hope to meet you again sometime on the eternal line of time. PP. Wow. A carrier that dispenses goods when cold coin fruit is inserted. He got replaced by a vending machine, but he left us a little letter, so that's nice. I wonder what the second P in his name is for. So yeah, in the lore of this universe, like this is the story of Krot, right? This game is the story of Krot and the birth of P, or the rise of P. But in the larger universe that Neowiz seems to be hinting at here, there's a band of Eternals, those who live forever. And, you know, a lot of the dangers and damages done in places like Krot is done by ordinary humans attempting to ascend to that status. But we're a new Eternal, I guess, a new brother. So we're both human and machine, right? We're a puppet that became human, but because our body's a puppet body, we can always replace the parts. Our heart will never wear out, and our ergo will keep us powered forever. So I guess that's a really interesting start of a new kind of universe of lore. That's really interesting. And then this I wanted to read as well. I knew this was here. The Blue Butterfly's Letter. Thank you for giving me a new life. The fact that an ergo puppet can have a second life and become another kind of human requires more time for people to find out about it. Until then, I won't return to the hotel, but plan to stay at this place. The Krot disaster has stopped. Still, there is the aftermath of the petrification disease and the puppets. Please, heal the wounds for the people. You're the reason we have our freedom. Thank you so much. I'm grateful you freed me from my puppet strings. Well, all right. What a fantastic game. Despite my gripes and my bitching and my moaning and my saltiness in some of these fights, this was really, really good. Like, really good. So yeah, that's going to be it for my playthrough of The Lies of P. Hope you enjoyed. No, thank you for being here, and hope you enjoyed the finale here. And for anybody watching this VOD in the future, thanks to you as well. Hope you enjoyed. Man, what a cool game. What a fun playthrough, yeah. Yeah, really, really, really impressive Soulsborne homage here. With its own spin, its own flavor. And I look forward to what NeoWiz do next. But that is going to be it for today. I will let you know, and I'm going to post a community post about this, but on Wednesday, I have tomorrow off from streaming, but on Wednesday, I'm going to be streaming a new idle or incremental game that came out a couple days ago called Micro Civilization. That's going to be a one-shot stream just to explore it and try it out. I like the idle genre. I like the incremental genre, but I don't know how good it is for an extended series of streams. After that, on Thursday, we'll be starting a stream playthrough of Super Mario Wonder. And that'll probably take us a couple weeks to get through, playing a couple hours a day. So look forward to those, and have a great rest of your Monday. And we'll see you all next time. Take care.